Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord of hosts. Not by might nor by power, but by my spirit, says the Lord of hosts. Just that the Lord God given unto me to give unto you, not by might nor power. Zechariah chapter 4, verse 6. I'm going to tell you with Zechariah chapter 4, verse 4 through 6. For the prophets know it had that. The Lord God tells us, well, here's the room. I'm going to use you as a now that signal have gone forward. Malachi chapter 3, verse 1. Behold, I'll send my messenger, and he shall prepare the way before me, and the Lord whom he shall suddenly come to his holy temple. Even of the covenant whom you delight in, behold, he shall come. Malachi chapter 4, verse 5 and 6. Behold, I shall send Elijah to you before the great and dreadful day of the Lord, and he shall turn the horse of the children back forth. For the horse back to the children, he shall come and strike the earth with an audible voice. The apocalypse has begun. Malachi 4, verse 4. We got to go to Horeb, man. If you don't go to Horeb, you're not going to know who you are, what you are, what type of power the Almighty has given unto you, man. Just don't be like I was, man. Down fool. Doing everything on this world and that Christianity and think I'm doing the will of God and I'm doing everything according to the demons, the devils, and demonic spirits. Yeah. Listen to now. Let's continue on. Belshazzar. Belshazzar. Beloved, thou doest faithful whatsoever thou doest to the brethren and to strangers which have borne witness of thy charity. Borne witness of thy charity before the church, whom as thou bring forward on thy journey after God is sought, thou shalt do well. Because that for his name's sake they went forth, taking nothing of the Gentiles. We therefore ought to receive such that we might be fellow helpers to the truth, taking nothing of the Gentiles. And I saw another multitude of pits in the same place in the midst of the road, full of multitude of men and women, and worms consumed them. While the men inside asked the angel, said, Sir, who are these? He said to me, these are those who exacted interest and trusted in their riches and did not hope in God to be their helper. All right, what you going on then, bro? You know you got it. Yeah, you got it. I listened to that dog this morning. Oh no, she came out of her mouth this morning. Yeah, it came out of her mouth this morning. No. All right. Anyway. Who is that cometh forth from Eden with the dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength. I speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou read? Wherefore art thou red in thy apparel, and thy garments like him that traded in the wine vat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, but I would tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood should be sprinkled upon my garment. Book of Revelation. Now he told you what he's going to do. What other book that is that? Second Revelation of John. Oh, Elijah in the book of Elijah. The sprinkling of the blood on the garment. Anyway. And I will stand all my raiment, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my Redeemer is come. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought salvation unto me, and my spirit it upheld me. And I will tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury. And I will bring down their strength to the earth, and I will mention the loving kindness of the Lord. I'll mention the loving kindness of the Lord and praise the Lord according to all the Lord has bestowed on us and the great goodness towards the house of Israel, which he had bestowed on them according to his mercy and according to the multitude of his loving kindness. For he said, surely they are my people, children that will not lie. So he was their Savior. In all their affliction he was afflicted. And the angel of his presence saved them, and his love and his pity he redeemed them, and had bare them, and carried them all the days of old. And the Lord know that we don't who to know. So Joyce Elias said this morning, I told him, man, that's even with the woman. Joyce Meyer, Joyce Elias, she even with it. So she tried to say it, in a smooth, slick way. Because you know the serpent is more subtle than all the creatures. And so, no, she's talking about, well, we can vote again. And then we can put who we want in office. And we can vote again. And we once again can make America greater than it was before. That's what she said. Joyce Elias. No. What she's telling you that, because she's down with the slavery. Don't you see a whole nother power sign? She's down with the slavery. Because that's the only time America was great when Israel was in slavery. When Israel was in slavery, that's the only time America was great. And they talk about how they can make it great again. No doubt. She said, come on, I'm out this morning. Go look at rebroadcast. She got on that garment with all those different colors on, sit down and got her legs crossed back, and she's so smooth and slick. I told her, she then she talk about, then she talk about, then she got up there talk about how the rape was. She said, no, she said how bad it was. Now she loved it. Go listen to her. Yeah, she said it this morning. She did say it this morning. How she loved it. Told you it was gonna come out of her mouth. Yeah, go listen to the rebroadcast here on this morning. And she tell you how she wanted it. Yeah. She wanted it. I told you she wanted that for her to come back on the rape her again. I told you that. Yeah. Anyway. Anytime you hear somebody tell you they want to make America, I don't care who they are, come out their mouth, then you know they're down with the slavery. And that's the only time America was great. That's the only time when Great Britain was great, when they enslaved the whole world. Yeah, since Israel, so for a long time it was great. Just tell me. And a similar dream as to yesterday about the same woman, all the elders, all that they show me these women. Yeah. I had dreams like that, Jerry, when he was warning me not to go deal with him anymore. So now I have a dream about him, it's something different. I know it's something different. But let's continue on. Mm-mm. Let's continue on. No. Because of Jerry, you in there. Yeah, you in there. You like Moses. Yeah, you like Moses. Because they thought Moses was gonna accept the ways of the Egyptian ways. Because he was raised like that. He went to private, yeah, that's a teacher, that's the instructors and everything. Bethany, his stepmother, she had done that for him. Yeah. But when time came, he was 18 years old, just like when you was 18 years old. When time came, he was choose the Egyptian ways and the ways that she was gone. But he didn't. He chose the way of his people, just like you did, Jerry. Yeah. And there she no, just tell me. Yep. You're doing the same thing now. No, because when King Joseph was 17, when he started on his journey, he was 17 years old. So he's not. That's how it is. Anyway, all the details. Well, no, because I didn't tell y'all dreams. So let me tell. No, I didn't tell y'all some dreams the other day. So one of the dreams I had, they coming, they coming. I'm not. They coming, they coming. They can do a rebroadcast. All right. I saw this man with this young man, the woman. He had taken up the. Oh no. Uh. So this movie I was watching, I knew they had seen this before. That's not the dream. No. Here the dream is we was in a lounge. So we was in like a ballroom or a lounge type setting. During the daytime. During the daytime. And I cause you know it'd be during the daytime it'd be dark, less light inside, and we go out, that sun hit you in the face, it was like that. And I could have, it could have been a pool hall. They have this double diamond gambling machine. So if anybody been in a casino, the double diamond gambling, yeah, they had one there. They just had one. And now I was watching this. Yeah, and I said, man. Then I saw somebody playing on the machine, and they got up. Said, oh man, that machine was ready for the hit, and it's like trying to tempt. But anyway, so I knew who put the money in it was going to receive the jackpot. Was going to receive the jackpot. So I walked outside and I saw the police and others hiding in the trees or behind trees watching this one house. No, so after let me tell you, so I was in line and I watched the man. He up said, "Oh man, I know we stayed down line on time playing the machine and didn't hit." And then after he got up, said, "Man, I said I know that machine like that, but no, I don't gamble." So next thing, I walk outside. No, the men is in there like they playing pool and have their pool sticks and everything. So I walk outside. So when I walk outside, I see the men behind policemen and officers and plain clothes. Yeah, most of the ones that was in the back was like the plain clothes. They was hiding behind a tree looking at this one house. That's what they was doing. So when I see them do that, I go back into the lounge or the pool hall or however it was. Yeah, so I go back in the bar or lounge. So I'm still watching the machine, but I don't gamble. So after a while, I said no. I said no. Uh, they're after me. I said no. They ain't after me. And I and no, they have all those policemen outside. I said it can't be after me, right? That's what I said. It can't be after me. All the policemen outside. So I go outside now. Um, after I go outside, now they start their bus. Yeah, you can hear, they go hit them houses and things. So they start their bus. Yeah. So they start their bus. And no, it's New Orleans police. So I see their emblem. So I know it's New Orleans police and others. And they had others with them. The owner of the house said, "You think I'm playing? I can have your." No, it doesn't say. It says, "I think I'm playing. I can have your." Yeah, that's what I had. But before he could say that, the police come from everywhere. And he said, "Oh, you're not playing." Yeah, that's what he said. "You think I'm playing? I could have yours." And before he says that, now I'm around the front. I see the back, but I'm around the front. Then I see all the officers with the uniforms on. They come rushing in and say, "Oh, y'all not playing," just like that. Yeah, it came in there. And then I saw that the other day, a couple of days ago. No, but that's what he said. He first y'all. You think I'm playing? I can have y'all. Then before you can see that, before you can come out, whatever, it stops right there. But before he can say that, the police come from everywhere. And he said, "Oh, y'all all." I said, "No, y'all not playing." Just like that. Yeah, a whole lot of police. No, because y'all not watching the television, man. Y'all dreams and visions coming through so fast. Yeah, they had a shootout in Atlanta. People got stabbed. That's what I'm saying. Jared dreamed. When the people got stabbed, he had to stab them in his dreams. Right. So they have all that going on. Yeah. That was yesterday. Anyway, praise ye the Lord. Blessed is the man that feared the Lord, that delighted greatly in his commandments. That delighted greatly in his commandments. His seed should be mighty upon the earth. The generation of the upright should be blessed. Wealth and riches shall be in his house, and his righteousness endure forever. Unto the upright there arise light and darkness. He is gracious. He is gracious and full of compassion and righteous. A good man showeth favor and lendeth. A good man showeth favor and lendeth. He will guide his affair with discretion. Surely he will, surely he should not be moved forever. The righteous should be in an everlasting remembrance. He should not be afraid. He should not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is fixed, trusting in the Lord. His heart is established. He should not be afraid. He should not be afraid until you see his desire upon his enemies. He that disperses, he hath given to the poor. His righteousness endureth forever. His horn should be exalted with honor. The wicked shall see it and be grieved. He should gnash with his teeth. He should gnash with his teeth and melt away the desire of the wicked. He should melt away. The desire of the wicked shall perish. Amen. Yehuda. For the Lord hath chosen Zion. He hath desired it for his habitation. May the Lord God bless the public song, mighty man of the valley, Yehuda. May the Lord God bless the public song, a mighty man of the valley, Jared. May the Lord God bless the public song, mighty one. Yeah, Adamaja. Let's go. Let's see. Jared. I remember I kept jumping in the air, flying around very high in the sky, jump across the main street, then just rising higher in the sky. Then the second time I was in another area. I was flying towards the tree that was very high from the ground, and I caught on a branch from it and used to climb to the yard, and I realized I was in a woman's backyard. I never saw a woman, I just knew it was a woman, so I ran and jumped over a high wooden fence. Oh, I don't know. I saw another multitude of pits in the same place. Oh man, forgive me. Salt pits. Another dream. I was at the house sitting around. I was at the house sitting around with family members talking. Then I remember my grandmother of my father's side, not the Christian one, said to me, only if you was the real Daniel, I would give you money to help you what you are doing. She said in a way like she did not believe that that was my name. Then my cousin Michael was sitting right next to me. He spoke in my defense, saying to her, he doesn't need people money. If the people around him were real, that wouldn't matter because it would be real love from them. And I just pointed at him to agree, like listen to what he is saying. Then I spoke to her and said that that is my real God, my real God given name. That is my real God given. Everybody got a name. You gotta do what's right to get your name. If you don't get your name, man. All right. And I don't need money because God provides for me everything. And I need that everything I need. And I don't have to take money from people and tell them about God. And that's what they're doing now. No, they're sitting down across the league like this so highly important, highly intelligent, and I'm this and I'm that, and you ain't nothing but a bunch of damn who's on your head and bringing a whole lot of people who are thinking that you are the shit. But you are the shit. Bunch of dumb shit that gonna go on leaving the open field for the animals to eat. Watch. Mm-mm. Ain't nobody gonna bury it. All right, you'll see. You'll see. Yeah. I saw it this morning, man. You know how that hurting that is. I have a hurting feeling to listen to these people that call themselves of the Most High God of Jesus. Oh, we are Christian, wait for Jesus. No, you're a Christian, you ain't got nothing. No, Jesus is nowhere in you. The law of God is nowhere around you. Don't do nothing with the law of God tell you to do. You're doing everything until your will. This is my ministry. And I remember when I started this ministry 45 years ago in my front, talking to 25 people. Now you talk to hundreds of thousands of people and still sound like you're still in your front row, regurgitating and preaching the same old thing. Joyce the lie. And took a turnaround. She talking about how good that dick was she was receiving from her dad. And how sometimes she wanted it and he give it up. But maybe won't give it up. She tell you, listen to her. She tell you everything was going on. You just gotta listen. You just gotta listen, that's all. No, because I know better. Yeah. Mm-mm. They got a movie with Clint Eastwood made. Hang 'em High. I think that was it. Not Hang 'em High. Not Hang 'em High. What's that, Hang 'em High? Mm-mm. No, it wasn't Hang. He made another movie, something like Hang 'em High. Right? It was a sheriff that almost like killed. No, it's something like Hang 'em High. But he went in that town and he raped that woman. And then after he raped that woman, he left her and he was drinking and that woman come back shooting that gun. And no, she didn't want to kill him. She did what she was gonna have because she wanted some more. And the man said, why are you shooting that gun at him? Because she wanted some more and I didn't give it to her. Now I know better. I know better. Women know better. But they don't tell George Myers nothing because of the preeminence. But no, she's gonna want to call the right one and she's gonna tell her, yep. No. Anyway, here now concerning the earthly spirit, which is empty and foolish. There you go. That's what it said. The earthly spirit, which is empty and foolish. That's why I said I was a damn fool. I had the earthly spirit. Everything I wanted was of the world. Everything I wanted was of the ground and the dust. Here now concerning the earthly spirit, which is empty and foolish without virtue. But first of all, the man who is supposed to have the spirit. First of all, the man who's supposed to have the spirit, whereas he is not in reality, exalt himself and desires to have the first seat, is wicked and full of words. That's what you listen to the pastor preach. That's the way they are. That's how they are. Wicked and full of words. Yeah, power. How many people seen Joyce Elia Hill? How many people you seen Joe? They heard this morning. So one of them said this morning, you saved my life. I was listening to you and you said something and it saved my life. I was on my way to kill myself. Then I heard you and it saved my life. They'll tell you something like that. Right, I was listening to you and then man, people ain't got no power, man. People are a bunch of liars and thieves. I will tell you, wicked, they're wicked, 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 and all they're gonna come out. And spends his time and pleasure in all manner of voluptuousness. That's what they do. They tell you about it. She come on there and tell about her. Dave, my husband, he liked to play golf and watch sports and all that. Then she goes on for that. I'm tell you what, listen to her. When I give her 5 minutes before she started talking about how good it was when my daddy was putting it on. Give her 5 minutes. I'm just telling it to you. All right, because she ain't been talking about our fault. All of them talk about our fault. Now he's someone else talk about our fault. Going on. Yeah, and them talk about our faults no more. No. because and secretly that's what they be doing. And secretly they want you to be slaves again unto them. And a lot of people have become slaves back unto them with that Christianity. That's slavery. You going back to that prison house. And that's where you at. Where is she gone? She's gone to church. She's gone to the prison. And she tell you, yeah, how she go to the prison house all the time. Cuss her husband out, children out, and everything else. And she go to the church house regularly. Don't miss a time when the doors open. I haven't missed church in 20 years. And then go look at their children. Then you find out. Yeah. And spend his time in pleasure and all manner of voluptuousness, and he received the reward of his divination. Which is he received, no, which if he received not, he does not divine. So if y'all don't give them people money, they're not going to preach. You go ask one, call them up. Well, what's your charge for to come and preach to us? Well, we want $5,000 we want $10,000 before I even come. Yeah, you don't give them money, people not throwing away. You're not. They tell you it costs money to do these things. Really. All right, just let you know. Now I got a dream for you. Anyway, so if he receives not, he does not divine. You don't tell you he does not divine. So the Spirit of God receive reward and divine. They do it not become a prophet of God, so to do. And that's what they're doing. No, it hurt my heart because who suffered the most? Israel suffered the most. Because all the power of God and gave to Israel, Israel run behind monies and everything. I look at those little short commercials and things like that. The 2 second thing, and everything is about money. Everything is about this woman, she a whole gold digger with nobody telling him. I say, man, you're a homo. Yeah, you just worse than her because you're a homo. Right? And he out there, just like the angry man, constantly talking about the women. Yeah. Come on, man. He's doing it for the money. If he wasn't making money off, he wouldn't be doing it. He wasn't. I heard uh, Craft the Ann. She brought out one of her old videos and put it out there, make it like she just made it this year. Old video made in 2017, I think. She said 2019. Right. A desperate move to me. Because back then you can see she had started changing, started going more and more toward the world. Now she had done more and more of the earth. First green I was at a 7-Eleven. No one was there. It was abandoned with everything still inside. Working. That is found. Go watch. They gotta move the girl with all the gifts, and then them young children start hunting them down to eat them. You gotta taste of human flesh. That's all they want. All that food that was in that store, they want none of that. They was not. They wanted human flesh. They want the brain. Work. I looked around, I found a blue money bag file for hundreds at the top and other smaller bills, but I didn't take it out because I didn't want to steal. And I remember I went to go into the employee owning area. The employee owning area to use the bathroom. I found the bathroom that was so large, it felt like a maze. These things had everything in a clean room and was mostly white with a stripe of sapphire blue. Israel cleaning up. Don't want nothing of this world. That what you just saw. Anyway, hold up. No. No, Israel cleaned up because of what white and blue would represent. Sapphire blue, that's seal. And I remember I see a part where the women roam and eventually go to a pool. And I remember thinking how the women bathroom is better than the men's. This indoor place, I was the only one coming out of the pool, and everyone was out on the side. And I see this Israel woman I went to school with, and she sees me, and I start speaking about God, and she was the only one listening, but some other people said some things about it, and she stopped listening because of what others thought. That's in book of Ecclesiastes. Yeah, that's in the book of Ecclesiastes. And next thing I was at home, my mom was telling me how she had some type of illness. I don't know what, but she had only a few weeks to live. And then my parents tell me we're going somewhere, so they get into a car. My mom's driving, my dad's as a passenger, and I'm in the back. My dad calls the mental hospital. They are, taking me there without my consent. And the man on the phone is saying how they're going to make sure I stop talking about God and make me do things and make me stop. No, no offering God out of my mouth, praising God or offering God, giving God offering out of my mouth. I start to praise God under my breath right away. I asked God to be with me and help me to get out of the situation because I knew I was about to be tortured. And they was not going to let me go until I go along with the program. I knew I wasn't going. And all right, now you see in the future. And let go. So I asked God to prepare me, and I remember I prayed and felt a little tiny holy in my back too. And I woke up from that dream. And when I did wake up, something odd happened. I looked at my phone and noticed a text message said, your 7-Eleven count verification code is 969. Um, uh-uh. You got that wrong. Go put it to a mirror. Write 969 and put it to a mirror and see what it says. I know what it means. Yeah. All right. No, they did it to me. A mental institution. But anyway, no. I had to go to fulfill a prophecy, the 10-day prophecy. So they held me in there 10 days against my will. Yep. When I came out, they were so shocked because everybody come out at a certain way, certain height, and everything. Yeah, so I fulfilled a lot of prophecy when I did that. No, the women be up there looking at you naked and everything else. I wasn't ashamed. Yeah, I asked them why. They did all that to me. That time they started keeping the covenant. And then he showed me that I had to do the 10 days. That's in the book of Revelation for the Abraham. Yeah. No, that one might be a little different. All right. No, you did the right thing to pray. Because they could be plotting and planning on you right now to do things like that to you. You was the cash cow. What you was doing was the cash cow. And then you turn. You turn into gold. Yeah. And then you turn, the same thing happened to Moses with Bethna. He was going to be one of the rulers in Egypt. But he turned unto gold. And he didn't like that. But he got power from up on high and delivered his people. All right, I had a similar dream yesterday with the same woman, my friend's sister, where I had sex with her. Oh, all right, now it explains a lot. And it was, I pretended this time I was doing a party. Usually have their huge house in a rich neighborhood, and we had sex inside where everyone else wasn't there. So no one would know, and I didn't see the sex happen from what I recall. But all I remember is after we walked away, we walked back where everyone was and pretend like nothing happened. I remember the dream. James, where I was there so because he invited me, he was no longer wanted to be around me, and I lost him in the party that they had. And then I remember I was around his sister again. She was going out with some of her neighbors were awesome. Something picked something up. I remember I was roused and clean looking at her. It was because we had sex before, and I thought, no, it's Satan attacking me. No, I know what the dream is. And I thought about it. Uh-uh. We went over this. Yeah. Uh-uh. No, it ain't worth to see it. All right, let me read this part. All right. I went over and I said to myself, I have to finish this. And what I did was trying to get her to get out of the wind. I tried speaking with her first, but she didn't listen. So I put my finger in her vagina and she got on the back to the house. And then I remember I had this jar in my hand and I was walking back and it was a jar where the store brown sugar that my mother was, and I threw it on the street and I broke it. And people started getting mad at the country club. And her and I left and walked past tennis courts and women Israel. No, uh-uh, no, uh-uh, she had on, no, she was gone, she had on white robe. Anyway, no. Let's see. I saw a man in a suit. He saw a man. He dropped a note from the top floor to the bottom. Where I was at, it said, devil dies and has disease. Then I woke up. This time it wasn't a wet dream or anything. The devil can't attack you unless he gets you to lust over somebody. You know, like you be walking down the street, oh, she look good. Yeah, I don't mind talking to her. I don't mind being with her. So, and then when he gets you with that, then he attack you with lust. Not just finish reading that, not wrong. Then he attacks you. But as long as you're not looking at a woman, desires, you're looking at her butt or her breast or her legs or something like that to get you excited or get you on the same thing with a woman looking at a man. They can't attack you, but as long as he gets you to do that, he can attack you. And then next thing you know, you have a wet dream with her in the dream. No, he can get you with something and that it was good to you and all that. And he can get you with wine. So that was that dream. That's why I didn't read it, because I know what it was. And it wasn't enough time at the same thing. Oh no, just like you say, he slick. Morning dream, I was on a bus going somewhere, like a school bus, and people all ages was coming in the bus. And towards the back, I see a very old man coming. There was Gandhi, and I was talking to people about the same age as me, the elder people. Gandhi said my generation was very disrespectful, and his daughter was smacking me. And I turned and saw him, and his eyes was black, full of hatred, and I knew it was a demon. I told him I wouldn't even go near his daughter because I am respectful of him. Then he get up and touch my forehead, trying to do something to my spirit. And it was now in a great alien form, and he told me, "Fuck you, demon." And then I pushed him back and felt my spirit and told him that I am God's child. My Lord, God, and Savior, Jesus Christ, kept saying, And as he surrounded faith, because Gandhi was all that like he talked about. No, when you start looking to Gandhi's story, it wasn't all that, man. It wasn't all that. You looking at other times, and remember, he wasn't serving the law of God, right? I'm just telling you. I used to think all that of Gandhi, then they see the other side of that story. Yeah, yeah. And so I kept saying this surrounding statement, and everything's so glad I feel my soul goes back to my body. Man, you can't be scared to lose your body, bro. You can't, the spirit got it. We already went through this with before the Adam Eve. Right. All right. I feel my soul rest back in my body. And once my soul went back to my body, I woke up. It's like I woke up. And then once my soul was in my body, I told y'all that before. You can't be scared. It's gonna happen. Yeah, you're gonna see your spirit leaving your body. You're gonna be outside and have an out of body experience. You're gonna see your body, and you outside your body. You're gonna see the black demon. The room will be full of light from you. You're gonna see that black demon trying to get your soul out your body so he can go in and take over your body. I told you that. Another short dream, I got off the school bus. Dropped off my grandmother's house, and the girl, she lived down the street from me. And see, all these kids got off the bus. Now, I'm talking to Israel girl. All of a sudden, she put her hand down my pants on private. And she stopped. No, it was Satan attacking you, man. And all this reading, it's the same old thing. Satan attacking you. All right. You know how two people back up is about to explode. And one Israel girl tried to action explain, just told her to move out the way, then it exploded. 3 people, including myself, got hit. I even had a bomb or something go off. Looking at all the lighters that they found in the house and pick one up. So they're gonna have in somebody's house they're gonna be in somebody's house they're gonna be making bombs. They're making explosives because you don't say bombs, you say explosives. So you're gonna have some explosives so it's 4 all together. Right. No, because you told them, and then when you told them it exploded, right? All right, and when it exploded, 3 people, including myself, so we're gonna have 4 people on injured. All right. No, felt my ears was ringing. 3 people, including myself, got hit from the blast. Got hit from the blast, and I felt it because my ears was ringing, but I was okay. The same with the other girl. Our hearing was badly injured. Then next thing I'm speaking with these 2 girls about my age, and they was asking why their parents died. So only 2 died, 2 got wounded, and how they use terror calls. So these people that messing with them demons with them terror calls. Yeah, and the things like that. Now I had glasses on at the same, and things like that. The next thing I go inside my grandmother's house, I pick up some old sackcloth. So I had a pair of gray pants with a leather belt. And already, all right, so no, you gotta have that belt. That's the Testament of Solomon, and that belt with demons. Yeah, you got the belt to whip the demons with. That's in the Testament of Solomon. So that's what you got. All right. Gray pants, leather belt, and I already owned it. And then next thing I'm eating a marble cake, eat what I give you. So you got something else to eat. No, you had the zebra cake in your dream yesterday. So you're being tried, bro. I already told you being tried. No, with them women and stuff, man. You better not, man. No, bro. You lose your weapons, lose everything with women. Come on, Jerry. But anyway, you ate the zebra cake. Remember they had the zebra cake, which is a malted cake that you had from yesterday. Remember what you told that? All right, so you must have went through a couple of days yesterday. You must have been tried at least 2 or 4 times yesterday. Yes, you had to be because that was in a dream yesterday. Now the day you eat the cake and you got a weapon to whip the demons and the devils with. Yeah, okay. Next time eating a malted cake that was a mix of chocolate and vanilla, then I woke up. So the zebra cake you had from yesterday, man. All right. No, I ain't read all of that seven dream, man. The 7-Eleven dream. Mm-mm. Uh, 7-Eleven dream is same dream. Basically the same dream. You're being tried. Well, let's see. Down to that song said, yeah, you're being tried. Man, you go it all. I'm just telling you. I'm not. I told you I don't. Because I already know it. Because God already showed me that how Satan tried you. Yeah, you being tried. And if you go back to some old escapade or escalade or fade that you had and Satan get that in there and next thing you know you get an erection and everything, next thing you know the demon coming in and have sex with you. We gotta try to get rid of all that. Got rid of my life under that woman. See and don't see. Right, because the minute you go in the action, then you're gonna be having sex with some demon that night. Yeah. No, that was in there. That was in there. So you still no, that's in the book of Proverbs. Don't go near her door. No. So anyway, know you got explosion that gonna happen, all that gonna take wait for it. Probably don't tell you don't gotta watch the news. Y'all have a dream the vision that come to pass, but y'all not watching the news to see when it come to pass. So I watch the that goes Jerry dream right there, that goes down the shell dream right there, that goes dream right there. Coming to pass, and if you watch the news, you can see it coming to pass. Some large land type property. And I was in a barn, in a barn. Oh man, get something to my husband. And someone came and closed me in. So they came and shut the door. And I went to open the door and realized they had locked me in. For real, and I panicked and trying to get out. A man pulled up. And he was trying to get me out, but he couldn't. So we talked about, and we talked about what we could do to get me out. There was some kind of switches on the right side of the door that had 2 lights, one on the top and one on the bottom. And the man said, hold on, and I knew what to do. So he left, and when he came back, I said, help me to get out of here. I saw him reach up and put a cord in the slot, and the cord unlocked the barn door. And we took off running, and when we got to his truck, it wouldn't start. So he ran back to the barn. And when he came back, he had the same cord that unlocked the barn door. It had an evil-looking picture of being on it. He placed it on the dash, which had the same 2 lights with this as on the barn. And put in the computerized dashboard and turned the key to start the ignition. And the truck started up, and then we drove off. Uh-uh. No. All right. I'm not looking at all that because you're locked in and you need help to get out. Right. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's down because it's about your husband. Getting something for my husband. Someone came and closed me in. Right. Dealing with your husband. You got locked in. Start back dealing with him. I don't know what's going on. I'm just telling you. They have to do with your husband. Mm. But you was dealing with your husband. That's how you got locked in. Yeah. No, he see Satan that fool. That was Jesus. Why did Jesus call a man a fool? Lord, go build. Because you see a barn. So if you see a barn, that changes everything. I don't know what type of building it is you say it was a barn. Dealing with your husband. Dealing with your husband. Got two ways, two lights that you can choose. And when to open the door, realize they had locked in, panic trying to get out. Be not frantic. Book of Ecclesiastes. A man pull up trying to get me out. We could, so we talked about what we could do to get me out. There was some kind of switches on the right door. Two lights, one on the top and one on the bottom. Two ways that you can choose. Book of Asher, that's where it's at. But both of them are the same. Both of them are the same. Left came back. I said, help me to get out. And I saw him reach up and put a cord in the slide. The cord unlocked the barn door. And we took off running. When we got to his truck, he wasn't stopped. I don't know. All right. Satan that locked me in the barn door. Then it wasn't Satan that helped you get out. All right. Revelation 3:9. Small. See, in Revelation 3:9. No, down to. Right. I don't know. Everything depends on your husband. It was a husband dream. There was three people up on the side of the news. I'm isolating myself from everyone like God instructed me to just finish the testament out. So I'm waiting. All right. Well, the dream that you had been coming to pass. Real fast. The dagger come to pass. The overseas killing in the church came to pass. The dream about the serial killers came to pass. Right. So I'm telling you. I've been watching this. I'm saying all the dreams that you had come to pass. All right. No, she said it was Michael that helped me get out. The one who came in the truck. All right. Mm-mm. What about the lights? The light. No. The cord and the slide. I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about the lights. You see, there's lights. Two lights. Two lights. Yeah, you said there are two lights. It said there was some kind of switches on the right side of the door that had two lights. Switches on the right, they had two lights. One on top and one on the bottom. The man said, hold on. All right. There's Michael. All right. Oh, I know what's going on. No. I know what's going on. All right. No, it's easy now. Yeah, it's easy. All right. No, I know what's going on. No. Nobody help a down to read the dream. Nobody help a down to read the dream. All right. No, it's the dream is hard to start learning how to read dreams. Yeah, yeah. I told him I didn't post it now. It's so hard to start learning how to read dreams because because it said the light, that's when it came to me. That's when it came to me. Michael comes to the aid. Michael comes to the aid. Michael helps all that have. It's easy. All you gotta do is down to. Have you read the Testament of the 12 patriarchs yet? That's just answer that question. Then you can go from there. Yeah, right. And then when you go from there. Chapter 12, patriarchs. Have you read that book yet? All right. Because you read the book, then you know what that dream is. When I go by what you say, and when I go by what you say, and I go the way you say, then I don't think about what God have already left us. So when it came to the two lights, the man came and helped us, and it was Michael. Then once you said that, then I knew all the three. Then I said, nobody tell us, but he had already imposed for you to start you learning how to read dreams, and not just I started reading it, but I was told to stay with the shepherd hermits for that one. All right, so all right, have you finished reading the shepherd hermits? I'm down to it. It's in the shepherd of hermits too. Michael is in the shepherd of hermits. Yeah, Michael is in the shepherd of hermits. Yeah. So that way it might be at. Might be wanting you to go back. Michael is in the shepherd of hermits. Yes, he is. Yeah. Michael's in the shepherd of hermits. All right. The dream is for you. Start learning how to read all the dreams. Just like they. That's in the Testament of the 12 patriarchs, but it also is in the shepherd of hermits. Right. So you have to go back. Oh no. Because Michael is in the shepherd of hermits. Yes, he is. Well, let me get y'all another dream here before we get to the lesson. You know I got another dream. I'm reading it for the third time at the command. I just got the part where he is the minister of repentance. No, because you missed something. Because you missed when it opens up. Now, if you would have told me that it was Michael, right, I was going your way of the dream. But no, because at first I started going at the beginning. I said it got something to do with you and your husband. He got you locked. He the one who locked you in the barn. Yeah, he's the one locked you in the barn. That's what you put there. Then you panic. Yep, then you panic. And then when you panic, that's when it starts. All right. All right. No, you said I was in the barn getting something for my husband. Right. Let's go. They had no. Then I had a dream about Fox News. I don't remember the first because I woke up. And something woke me up, but all I could remember of they had this man. You know, they had the man about Fox News had to report something, and Fox News didn't want to report it. Fox News, Fox News, Fox News didn't want to report it, but they had no choice to. I don't know what it was though. I don't know. I don't remember that part. Man. All I know, the man was outside. The man didn't want to report the news of what had happened. Fox News and specifically said Fox News. Fox News specifically they didn't want to report it, but they had no choice to do it. They had no choice to do it. Yeah. So that's what it said. Fox News. Say it, Fox News. All right. So I'm telling you now what it said. I don't know, but it's Fox News. They didn't want to reform something, but they don't have no other choice but to reform. So that was the other dream I had. Not two other dreams. All right. She said, Jesus, the husband. He asked her what color was the light. All right. Michael did. But it's have to do everything have to do with your husband. So you're thinking Jesus was your husband. Uh, why would Jesus shut the barn door and lock you in the barn door? Because if Jesus locked you in that barn door, you wouldn't be frantic. You wouldn't be frantic. The lights was orange. And I'm thinking Jesus, my husband, nope. That's what I'm thinking, nope. And your husband, why would Jesus lock you into the barn? Well, I know it's not Jesus because you was panicking. That's not of the Lord. And then Michael wouldn't have to come and rescue you. Yeah, I don't really know that in there. I was in this apartment. They had other men there, and one woman with one child. It was an apartment. There was an apartment, it was like a two-bedroom apartment. And I was getting ready to take a bath or take a shower. So no, I was there getting ready to take a shower. Oh man, this was one of those dreams. And they had these balls of soap on this table. And so they had a round table. Then they said, I went to get something for my husband. It's still the same. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. All right. It have everything to do with your husband. I don't know what's going on with your husband. I don't know how you're dealing with it. But whatever it is, it ain't good. It's not good. No. Let's go like this down to. Yeah, Satan wouldn't allow you in with Jesus. That's your regular. No, let's go like this down. Yeah, let's go. Because I don't know what's going on with you and your husband. I don't know. But no, man, I lost it. I wait till it come back. It'll come back to me. I tell it to you. Because no, you won't do it. Uh, I lost. I was gonna say something, but then I read that was about Brother Sales. I said, why would we lock you in there? Right. Anyway, they had these two balls of soap on the table. So the two balls, no, but they start smelling. I started smelling as one man was reaching them to me. So every man reaching their soap. And I said, oh boy, I could smell the Irish Spring. One smelled like Irish Spring, the other one, I didn't know what. No, I used to smell this soap. And it smelled like that. Now, both of them had real loud, pleasant uh, smells to them, but one distinctly smelled like Irish Spring. The other one smelled like another soap that I used to use. No, not no Ivory. No, not no Ivory. Man, I used to know the name of soap. I just can't. No, it's like a hydrogen soap. Oh, no. Oh man, Octane. I think that's Octane soap or Octagon soap. Smells something like that. But both of them were green balls. Like before they cut them up in a big chunk like they do. So both of them was green like that. And I could literally smell the Irish Spring, and I could smell both of them, but the Irish Spring was, man, you could smell that soap. Oh, man, I was smelling that soap all night. Then I was thinking, man, somebody must be in this house because I was smelling the Irish Spring, the soap. So I was smelling like Irish Spring, hydrogen, hydrogen soap. And the third one, all of them had that same type of smell. So I took the hydrogen one, and I was given two white towels. I took the iron soap. The man had the soap reaching up, so I took that. No, there was big square balls, and it was green. They did that dark green, right? It didn't look like the Iron Spring soap you see now with the cover, but it smelled like that. Right, right. So it smelled like that. And so I took that soap. No, I didn't take the Irish Spring one because all of them smell similar, smell clean and fresh. So I took the other one. And so I was going to, no, I was going to take a shower. So I see the man. No, I was given two white towels. So I see the men leaving out and the woman also. So though the door was a green door, like with the round wooden type door. So that's what they looked, and it was green, and the two men and the doors leading to the hallway where you can see other doors was like in an apartment complex or building, something like that. Where I see the men leaving out and the woman also, but the man stopped the woman from leaving. Yeah, so no, they started leaving out and the woman started leaving with them, but the woman had a child in the house, and I was going to take a bath. And I was handed two white towels and a soap. And so I see the woman, so the man started going out and the woman started going out with the man. No, but one of the men stopped her. But the man stopped the woman from leaving and gave her the keys to the apartment, letting her know that no, it was hers. Yeah, he stopped and did the keys like that to her and gave it to her to let her know that she was the owner of it, that the apartment was hers. Right, there was some keys, right? So the woman got some keys. The woman from leaving and gave her the keys to the apartment, letting her know that it was hers. Now watching these and I say I can't beat that. Right. So as no, that's what I say. So as he gives the keys, I said, I'm looking at it and said, man, I can't beat that. The gift that she was getting, keys that she was getting, and she was getting the keys to that apartment. I said, man, I can't beat that just like that. Yeah. That holds up in that. I got one more. I got one more. All right. Yeah, I got one more. Now the reason why I don't want to read the dream because of you. Because of you. Mm-mm. The dream is easy to read. So you want you to read the dream because of in the shepherd of harmony. If he told you Mike was in the shepherd of harmony, all the angels were in the shepherd of harmony. If you wouldn't say that, if you say there's a bond that in your husband lied to you, so that changes everything. If you wouldn't have said he not obeying yours, no keeping your command, and he holding you back. Uh-uh. Okay. If he locked you in and you panicking, so he holding you back. And that day, the song we sung in the land of Judah. We have a strong city, salvation with God, appointed for walls and bulwarks, bulwarks, bulwarks. Open ye the gates, that the righteous nation will keep the truth may enter in. Thou wilt keep in perfect peace whose mind is stayed upon thee, because he trusted thee. Trust ye in the Lord forever, for in the Lord Jehovah is everlasting strength. For he bringeth down them that dwell on high in the lofty city. He laid it low. He laid it low even to the ground. He bringeth even to the dust. The foot shall tread it down, even the feet of the poor, and the steps of the needy. The way of the just is uprightness. Thou must, no, thou most upright, doest weigh the paths of the just, yea, in the way of thy judgment. O Lord, have we it to thee? The desire of our soul is to thy name, to remember of to remembrance of thee. With my soul have I desired thee in the night, yea, my spirit within me will I seek thee early. of the world will learn righteousness. Not good. All right. Let the favor be shown to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness in the land of uprightness? Will he deal unjustly and will not behold the majesty of the Lord? Lord, when thy hand is lifted up, they will not see, but they shall see and be ashamed, for they envy at the people. Yea, the fire of thy enemies shall devour thee. Arise, O Lord, let not man prevail, let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be but men. Selah. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. See there be any wicked way, and lead me in the way ever let me. Lord God, bless the Father, Son, mighty man, valley. No. Asa saw there a man shooting in Atlanta. Somebody saw that. I think it was Asa. Yeah, they had a man shooting in Atlanta. I told you, y'all dreams come to pass real fast now. Yeah. We had seen that not too long ago. He had posted that. All right. No, okay. No one back to down. All right, let's go. No. Let me read his last dream. No, that's where we're at. No, his last dream. I was lying in the bed with a woman, and she was on top of me. So I was lying in the bed. The woman was on top of me, but we were fully dressed. Now I can't remember what color clothes we had on, but I remember both of us was fully dressed. And she had uh, zone wavy hair, like uh, burnt red, something like that. No, it was no that dark red hair, not none of that Esau looking red hair. But it did. And I was laying on the bottom, she was laying on the top, and we had cover over us, but both of us was fully dressed. Both of us was fully dressed. So I told her, no, wait, another, I can't remember the other thing. Uh-uh. Um, so I was lying in bed with the woman, so I told her, good, I have 6 weeks, I have 6 weeks pent up sex I need to release. So that's what I told her. I said, I have 6 weeks of pent up sex that I need to release. That's what I said. I had. And as she laying on top of me, that's what I tell her. And then she said, no. Then she tell me, no, we have notice that we have 6 weeks of pent-up sex to release. She said, no, we have 6 weeks of pent-up sex we need to release. She said, yeah, she made it say we need to release. So both of us. So after she said that, then that was she said, right? So then after she said that, then she gets out the bed and she tells me I have $500 for us. She said I have $500 for us. No, and she gets out the bed. Right? No, I could easily say that's it could be a Solomon, but that's not. It's not a Solomon dream because remember, no, her husband has gone and they've taken a bag of money, but he's not going to be back. Not that dream because right that I need to release. And she said, no, we have 6 weeks a pin-up sex to release. Right. No, it had no erection or nothing. I told me and her was fully dressed. And she had, no, she was covered up. No, nothing showing. Only thing was showing was her hair. Right. Her arms covered, everything covered, covered. Then we have a on top of it. So when she gets out the bed, I can see what she has on. Right. No, she ain't got her shoulders out. She didn't have none of that out. Right. And then after she said, I had $500 for us. Right. Well, then after she tells me she had $500 for us, she go get a no the dresser with the mirror on it, and it's it's off white type. And so she goes get that, and she pulls it out. So when she pulls it out, she goes there and get a jar, and the jar is full of pennies, Lincoln pennies. Lancashire, not the zinc type, the whole copper type. And she have a whole jar full of them. I said, no to myself. I said, man, that's not $500 worth of pennies, right? No, because they had something else going on in the dream. Because easily, if that's $500, that means that the money ain't gonna be worth nothing. Yeah, the money ain't gonna be worth nothing. We already know that's coming. We already know that's coming. Yeah, they already done started. Yeah. That's in the book of Revelation. Tell you how to breathe for a penny. And, right. So she says she had $500. And then when she go in there, she have nothing but pennies. So the dollar can be worth a penny. No, she had like 500 pennies in there. I don't think it was 500. She had one of those 490 jars about that big. Yep. And so she takes it out and she shows it to me. And I said, man, that doesn't look like $500. Yeah, I said to myself, I said, it doesn't look like $500. And she said, she got it from her man in jail, or her man that is locked up. So she said something like that. How she got it, right? Then after she says that, no, next they have a man that comes and go behind and get the jar with the pennies in it. So no, after she tells me that, and then she back over there by me, then another man comes. He go behind where he sees it at. Like it might have been hid from her also, but she probably know where it was at. So another man, he comes, and he goes there and pick up the jar and start looking at the jar. Now, it's not over yet. Then as he started looking at the jar, another man comes. Another man comes. And the other man comes while he's holding the jar. The man comes and grabs him and holds him tight and squeeze him and killing him. The man that has not the head, one man has the jar, and another man comes see him with the jar. Right. And he holding the jar tight, and he starts holding the man tight and squeezing him, like killing him. No, it's not over yet. All right. And the man with the jar tells him something, and he said, "No one knows." And he keep on squeezing. I don't remember what the man said. I heard all the conversations. I don't remember. Right. And then the man tell him something. Then the man said, "Nobody ain't gonna know that I'm killing you." Yeah. And he keep on squeezing them. So the next they're in the now that's what he said, that nobody was gonna know that what he was doing. But in the next scene, they're in the middle of the street, got people all around, everywhere. They got people everywhere, all around. Yes, the next in the street, a whole lot of people around them, and they are lying on the ground with no, they're lying on the ground, but when they're lying on the ground, uh they're lying on the ground. So when they're lying on the ground, I see like either orange or peach on the side of both of them lying on the ground, either orange or peach or orange or apple on the side of it. That's what I see. Yeah, I see. No, it's lying on the ground. A lot of people around them, on the ground with either orange or an apple or orange or peach on the side of them as they lie side by side, facing one another, and then you can see the fruit in between them. That's what I saw. And then I wake up. No, the part that got me was the woman. When the woman said, I said, good. I have 6 weeks of pin up sex that I need to release. Right. And he said, no, no. She said, no. We have 6 weeks of pin up sex that we need to release. Then after she says that, then she goes back to couple. Now both of us are fully dressed. She goes back, she gets up, and she said, I have $500 for us. And then when she goes behind the thing, there's a jar of pennies. No, it's different. If it's in a jar of quarters, that means United States, but jar of quarters, that mean America, but pennies mean United States. Yeah. Man, the United States gonna get it, bro. Everybody already know the United States gonna get it. So let's continue on there. Let's go. Let's go. Now let's go to the lesson. So Father Moses, let's go back to Father because that's the time we living in. We living in that time, man. Don't let nobody deceive you. Yeah. Don't let nobody deceive you. We living in that time. Jasher chapter 8. Jasher chapter 8. Uh-oh. At the end of 2 years, the Lord again sent Moses to Pharaoh to bring forth the children of Israel and to send them out of the land of Egypt. After 2 years, he sent them again. He sent Moses right after the end of 2 years. Because a lot of people, how they have it written in the Holy Bible, they make you think all that just happened at one time. Man, when you start getting down and you see the lies and deception that they are telling us, so how they have it, that you go and say, well, you know, that's a lie. Would you say that? Then they say, no, it's not. It's just a little white lie. It's not truly a lie. Because did not Moses come and deliver? Yeah, but you left out the time and how it truly went down. Because when you go read, the Apocrypha, the book of Maccabees, and they tell you what they did, how they bridged the Bible, and how they took certain things out and left certain things in for to deceive you. Yeah, so if you go to one of them say, well, you lied, then they could say, well, they could say, no, we didn't truly lie, but right. So because it's about hoping that you never get your power and know that how God gave us power from up on high. That's why he told you, say, Esau will not permit Israel to study the Torah. Well, if you go back to Adonijah's dream, and her husband came and locked her in the barn. So if her husband come and locked her in the barn, she can't do nothing. And she panicking. Right? She can't do nothing because she locked in the barn. She can't study. She can't do nothing. She can't do nothing she likes to do because she locked away. And he told you that Esau would not permit Israel to study the Torah. No, because if she had it a certain way, all she had to do was say some words. And if she said some words, boom, my husband is going to drop dead on the spot. Then they have no, just like you said, when Michael came, right, well, we know that Michael, she can call on Michael at any time. No, it's a lot going on there because remember how it works. Everything in nature have to change its nature to come to Israel rescue. So none of that was in there. She panicked. All right. Because that's in the dream. She wrote down that she panicked and said, be not frantic. So she got to get rid of that out of her life. That's why he probably sent her back to the shepherd of hermits. She had to get rid of it out there. That's why I asked her, did she read the Testament of 12 Patriarchs? Because that's in the Testament of 12 Patriarchs. Even the lights. Yeah, the two lights, one light, one dark, or whatever color they were. That's in there too. All right, let's continue on. So after 2 years, and Moses went and came to the house of Pharaoh and spoke to him with the words of the Lord who had sent him. Well, that's what he told you now. I'm sending Elijah to you after, before the great and dreadful day of the Lord, I'm going to send you Elijah. He should turn the hearts of the children back and forth. Because the same thing, when Moses was going to Pharaoh, he said, why are you sending me to Israel? And he told me everybody sent him. And God told Moses, I'm not sending you to Israel. I'm sending you to Pharaoh. I'm sending Elijah to Israel. So we know Israel is scattered through the four corners of the earth. All right. Anyway, no, they have a lot in there. And Moses went and came to the house of Pharaoh and spoke to him the words of what the Lord had sent him. Right. No, behold, I will send my messenger. And what is a messenger? Just like Moses. I will send my messenger to you. All right. Even the message of the covenant whom you delight in, behold, he shall come, just like Moses. And that's what's going on. But Pharaoh was not hearkening to the voice of the Lord. Now remember, that's who we are. We are prophets. We are the voice of the Most High God. And God had told us that, but we don't want that. You want, just like Belshazzar posed earlier. I know there ain't no money in there. I can't unless you pay it. Right. That's how you know these people are not of God and they are for themselves. But you don't want to hear it for me. Let's continue on. Because they're not telling you, just like I heard Joyce lie this morning, and she trying to be all slick and everything and say, well, because that's how they are. And they say, well, you got to get out there and vote. And we can turn this around and we can make America greater than it has been before. So I listen to that. She's not saying it like the Hagee say, because John Hagee and Matt Hagee come there and say, well, we can go to vote and we can make America, and you can go vote and we're going to make America great again. That's how they say it. But she's saying the same thing, but it's still the same. And all the time America was great when Israel was your slave. That's all the time America was. When you was able to go out there and hang them and shoot them down like a dog and steal everything from them. Make them promises that you never kept. Make covenant with them that you never kept. That's the only time America was great. And so when I hear Joyce lie, I say, oh yeah, you're right. You just a bitch. You are evil and wicked whore, just like you are. You are adulterous. Well, let's get a little deep into it. I'm just telling you, I'm here. She can say the same thing about me. I'm not going to deny those facts. All right. Anyway, come on. And he spoke to him the words of the Lord who had sent him. Because she going to tell you everything that her dad did. And every part that the dad played in her having sex. But she's not going to tell you the part that she played. And he looked up, well, I didn't sin. He came there and died me. So I didn't sin, he sinned. But that's a lie. Let no man say he haven't sinned. And that's a lie. Because I know just like Reuben, our father Reuben told you how the women are. Right. All right. Come on. Let's continue on. But Pharaoh would not hearken to the voice of the Lord. Now, we are the prophets. God is sending us, and we've been warning them. Yes, we have. Y'all been posting. Y'all been telling me. Y'all been warning me. Y'all are the voice of the Lord. But Pharaoh would not hearken to the voice of the Lord. And God roused his might in Egypt. Roused his might in Egypt upon Pharaoh and his subjects. So that's what's going on now. That's why y'all having dreams and visions of y'all telling these people doing certain things to the evil and wicked people. The Lord God said, I'm going to make you afraid of them. He's going to make all the enemies, all the heathen, and everybody be afraid of you. Just like he done when we before. That's why he said, I'm coming to get you like I came and got you out the iron furnace the first time. And he tells you that I'm going to make these people be afraid of you. All right. He roused his might in Egypt, and Pharaoh was his subjects. And God smote Pharaoh and his people with a very great and sore plague. So it's like he told me when the apocalypse has begun, when they try inadvertently to get rid of this COVID or the plague that God sent, inadvertently the apocalypse has begun. So that's what I'm telling y'all. And ever since then what God been showing y'all, your power, your might, what y'all can do and everything. So I used to think that, say, man, and I used to see them stars falling from heaven and these different phenomenons happen. Now, the first thing come my mouth, man, look what God doing. Not one time did it come to my mind that said, man, that's us. We the ones who doing that. We the ones passing judgment on the heathen and the enemies. God had put that in our hand. Well, let's see. Well, let's see. And the Lord sent by the hand of Aaron and turned all the waters of Egypt to blood with all the streams of rivers. Ooh, what God said? God sent one of his prophets, Aaron. He had the three shepherds, the three prophets, Moses, Aaron, and Miriam. All right there. So it tells you right there. That's the power that y'all have. Anyway, all I can do is just tell it to you. That's all on you. If you don't know nothing about your power, what you want me to do? I'm telling you what you want. Well, if you go ahead and ask anybody else and they tell you the same thing, what did I have to do? No. I gave it to you as God gave it to me. God taught y'all how to repent, how to receive the power, how to get the power, how to receive the power, how to keep the power, and what's the last one? How to use the power as we're doing now. And that's the power that y'all have. I had a dream that Elijah told me something like telling me I should go up to heaven. So I believed him and went up there. I was up there. I began to try and float in some water. In some areas, it was like those jets that came out of the hot tub that felt like a massage. All right. And now I can easily tell you how to do that. And then another scene, I was in a place where a lot of people, then all of a sudden I saw people walking up to a gate. Several farmers, huh? I saw people, yeah. And there was a man sitting behind the gate, but in a seat close with a table where he was listening to each person's case that came up to him. So I'm like, no, don't necessarily have to be gold because we just read that. Second revelation of John, and the books was open. And when John saw them big books, all right, second revelation of John, that's where it's at. And all the people had to convince him of why he should let them through the gate because they had missed their opportunity. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, no, because man, what is that? Second, we just read that second revelation of John, shepherd of Hermes. Yeah. Mm-mm. No, man, now you trying to tell me. I did teach y'all how to go to hell. I told you I was taken up to heaven. Been to heaven many a times. Different parts of heaven. All right. I don't know. I thought I told y'all. All right. I was listening to each person came up to him, and all the people had to convince him of why he should let them through the gate because they had missed their opportunity. Then I saw a person getting their request turned down and walking away sad. So when I went up to the gate to try to convince him, the gatekeeper didn't even let me finish and in a sentence. And he told me something like, "What are you doing? Just come in." All right. No, Belshazzar posted that the other day. Yesterday, probably the day before that. No, she reading it now. And down she reading the Shepherd of Hermes now. Second book of Revelation, the Gospel of Nicodemus, the Gospel of Bartholomew, the book of Enoch, of course, the Apocalypse of Elijah. Man, it's in a lot of books. A lot of books. All right. No, you went up to heaven. Yeah, you went up to heaven. This already didn't happen. I done told y'all already. All right, so you went up to heaven. Okay. And you did what you had to do to get in. But you was worried about the other people. You can't help them no more. You can't help them. All right. The gatekeeper didn't even let me finish a sentence. And he told me something like, what are you doing? Just come come in. So when I went through, I walked down the path, but then some man gave me a handshake and I kept going. He just read this. We just read this. We read out two books. Second Revelation of John and the Gospel of Nicodemus. That's where we read it at. When he asked no, when he asked I can't say it was Apocalypse of Father Abraham. Because Adam and Eve is in the Apocalypse of Father Abraham also. But for sure it's in the book of Nicodemus, Legend of the Jews. Yes, it's in there. Well, second book of Revelation. Second Revelation of John is in there. What other book is that? Vision of Paul is in there. Yes, it is in the Vision of Paul. Okay, let's see. Shepherd of harvest. Next scene, I was walking on a path and I saw an Israelite man that chose to stop hanging with reason because he liked the whores and had scroll on Instagram looking at a whorish woman. He liked saying, imagine if that woman was in your bed waiting for you. And he also tried to change them immediately so he could marry them. And I didn't want that to rub off on me. That's the Torah. That's the Torah. That's Ecclesiasticus. Yeah. No idolatry dream. That's in the Shepherd of Hermas. The barn. That's in the Shepherd of Hermas. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I can go back to a dream. Oh, I know what she got. She got a card. She got a digital key. That card, because when you go to the hotels and everything, all you do now is you just shove in that card and pull that handle on that door. So she got a card to open up the door. So she got another key. It's a card. So she got that. I got a key like that. A digital key. I got two digital keys. And I got some digital numbers. Jared number 900 969. You have to take and put that on there and hold it up to the mirror. It's going to come up. Yeah, because I don't think it's that number. No, I don't think it's number. Well, it could be that number. I don't think it's that number, though. That's a birthday. It's a birthday. But also, it can be something else. The number, Jared, let me write that number down. No, because then, when I ain't doing it, I just go there and I don't look up all your stuff like I used to do because y'all supposed to not know. Yeah, y'all supposed to know now. Not the same. Y'all supposed to know, man. Because that was in idolatry dream. for her to start learning how to read the dream. That's why I cut it off. I said, no, no, no. That's why I try to tell him, uh, uh, Belteshazzar not to read it because it's an easy dream to read. Jared, 90969. That's what the number was. All right. No, I've seen that number before in the book of Revelation. That's why I'm telling you. That's, oh, man. So, immediately she could marry them, and then I didn't want to rub off on me. That's the Torah. So we walked. So as we walked, I saw the horsewoman walk, and we warned them. They weren't on the same path. They walked after they passed, and I saw. No, he's showing you IUIC people, right? That's them, or HUI people. That's what he's showing you. They passed with now they walk. Yeah. And I saw a puddle of dung, and I could even smell it. Oh man, that's why I told you last night I smelled it. Because even after I went to the bathroom and did everything I do during that time, the prayer and everything, and I came back and I still smelled that Irish Spring. Now I thought Jerry had a dream about the Irish Spring soap. I thought it was him. All right. Somebody had a dream about Irish Spring soap. Boy, no, the smell is a good smell, but anyway. So I could saw a puddle of dung, and I could even smell it. So me and him picked up a rock. There was a target right down the path we was walking on with a hole in it. And I threw his rock. No, he threw his rock first and missed the target. Then I threw mine, and it went right in. Yeah. Uh-uh. He stopped leaving them people. He left them people alone. That's what he did. God already showed me how he gonna kill them. He showed me the demise of both of them, HOI people and the IEC people. He showed me the demise of both of them. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. I raised them up, a prophet among them, the brother like unto thee. I will put my words in his mouth and shall speak unto him all that I shall command him. And it shall come to pass that whosoever will not hearken to my word, what shall be spoken in my name, I will require it of him. Right, so that's what y'all doing. That's just lesson that y'all. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I told y'all how to get it. I can't do it for y'all. Haven't y'all been receiving? I know y'all had. Well, then why are down to telling you what's gonna happen before it even happens? And how Michael gonna come to our rescue and give her what she needs. Get her what she needs to never get in that situation again. That cause what she given. That's the key. Right. That he gonna give her that she ain't gonna never have to worry about none of that. All right. No, because that was in my dream, something like my dream. And so as the woman was about to leave out the door and to go with the other man, then the man said, I don't go out there and hear the keys, dragging the keys like that in the front of the door. And he was giving her the key to that house or to that apartment, whatever. So right, it was for her. Yeah, it was for her. And I said, man, I can't beat that. Yeah. Our King Solomon is called Azithabah, Azithabah, Abada. Right, that's in the book of Revelation. I am descendant of the archangel. Remember, he's going to be one of them that released upon the earth. I think that's one of the four angels that's in the rivers Euphrates. Yeah, I think that's one of them. I am a descendant of the archangel. Once I sit, once as I sat in the first heaven, of which the name is Amalut, I then am a fierce spirit and wing and with a single wing. Now, if you go look at it, that's in New York. Yeah, they have a spot, Rockefeller Center, and they got the angel with no, they got a movie logo with an angel with that one wing. Yeah, because we know they worship demons and devils. I dare him a fierce spirit wing with a single wing, plotting against every spirit under heaven. Every spirit, that means whether it's good or evil or whatever, every spirit. And I was present when Moses went before Pharaoh, king of Egypt, and I hardened his heart, and I am he who know Annas and Jambres invoke harming with Moses in Egypt. I am he who fought against Moses with the wonders with signs. All right. So now, if you go read, what we read yesterday, Janus and Jambres, where I read some of it today. So go read it. It's right there. Yeah. The flight is there. It's right there. Let's go. I had another dream. Someone was chasing a slave, and I went to save her. So I picked her up and started running. Then I realized I could jump very high enough. So everybody jumping to the highest of heights. I had this high jumping dream, Dr. Shuttle. No, very high. So I still had a woman in my arms. I jumped on top of the building. Then all the people was looking at me saying, she's one of those Israelites. So that's why I'm telling y'all now. No, they're gonna be afraid of y'all. People gonna be looking for y'all. They're gonna know who we are. Then while I was on the building, the person was trying to chase the woman, couldn't find us. Then I jumped down into a field. Can't remember after that, yeah. No, man, dream be so good. Oh man. No, let the dream stop. You see. Yeah, Dally Yalla. What's this? I don't know this person. Let's see. Let's see. The law of truth was in his mouth, the dollar. And the nickel was not found in his lips. He walked with me in peace and equity, and did turn men away from iniquity. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the Lord at his mouth. For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts. Yeah. The Lord God bless the first song. Mighty one of battle, the dollar. All right. No, y'all got to that's where we at. Y'all gonna be using your power. Because that's what the law of God says, gonna make these people afraid of y'all. And so that's everybody's dreams now lately. How you make these people afraid of y'all. All right. No, I thought that I was gonna be alone because when I read the dream, I don't read the dream like y'all because I had on clothes. I'm fully dressed, she's fully dressed, and we in the bed together. And we have a cover over. I don't have no erection or nothing like that. I don't even feel that type of spirit. Even though she's saying sexually, I don't feel that. All right. But I tell her because no, when it's sex like that, that's aggression. And so it's like me say, I have 40 days of aggression pent up in me that I need to release. That's why I tell her. But then she replies, no. She said just like that. No, we have 40 days of aggression pent up in us that we need to release. So she showed me that she is with me. Then she tells me that's aggression that we need to release. Right. Mm-mm. And no, then she have a jaw full of pigeons. That's United States. That's United States because before before Lincoln, we had America. Then after Lincoln, then you have the United States. So jaw represents United States. And then after I tell her that, if she tell me that, you say, look, I got 500. I got $500. a dollar bill represents the United States, but then she come out with the jar of pennies. The dollar bill represents America, because George Washington is on a dollar bill. So that represents America. The pennies is the United States. Right. And so, no, they didn't say 500, man. I can easily see 500. Yeah. Yeah, I can easily see it. I can easily see it. And all that aggression will be taken out of them. Well, they have the two men, they come together, and they're fighting against one another. Well, you can easily, well, they both of them the same, and they're fighting against one another, and they're fighting over that. There's a civil war. Both of them fighting over the jaw with the pennies in it. All right, I'm just saying. This all I can do is just tell it to you. Well, if they tell you something else, let me know. And let me know. Don't mind being wrong. Don't. Ask God today to show the pillar that him and Arabian demon are holding up, because when that drive, that would be the end of the world. I don't know, because you can't say that, right? Because the stone that they're holding up is oblique, so most likely you can't see it. No, and then it don't have to be like that, because also the inner world, they came there and destroyed the temple. And so when they destroyed the temple, the inner world had begun. The inner world couldn't begin until Jesus was crucified. And they have other things that have to happen after that also. Right. Okay. You can't say that, because when you go to the book of Revelation, the final hour of temptation. So you say, well, what is the final hour of temptation? Then you go to the apostles of Father Abraham, then you find out the final hour of temptation, 12 years. Then when you start reading, they tell you about the 70 years. Then they tell you about the 12 years. Then they tell you about the 3.5 years. See? So all that goes together. But you can't say that, because when you go to the book of the Testament of 12 Patriarchs, it says when Israel repent, that's when the kingdom of the enemy should be brought to it. All right. Okay. You can't go with that neither, Jared. So do the demons lie? Well, when I bid Beauty hand, I said, you gonna come back to me anytime I call? Say, yeah. Then she got out. Well, let's call it this. Beauty, come here. Come here and stand in that corner, Beauty. She's not coming, because she's a liar. She's a demon. She's a liar. Satan already told you I'm a liar. Whenever I did something, whenever I said something, and that I was going to do, and did it. He never did. When he made a promise to us, he never kept them. He never kept his promise. How many covenants did, all right, and then how many did they break? That's what I'm saying. So you can't just say it like that. All right. Several commandments say, oh, my people, Israel, be not adulterous, compass, companion, the Torah. So the Torah is coming to pass now. All right. Now, I got to tell you. All right. The reason why, because, man, we went over that this morning. Well, I can see it now. Well, you got a king. Well, you just had, they told you after 70 years. So the woman just died. Queen Elizabeth, she just died. That's the 70th year. All right. So she became queen when they went back into the land that they weren't supposed to go back. So she been in that land over 70 years, right? Then she died. Now her son taking the reins. He's gonna become king. This is what he's doing. He's gonna be, his coordination is on the Sabbath. You're not supposed to be doing that on the Sabbath. You do not supposed to be doing that on the Sabbath. Then on top of that, he's adulterous. Both of them adulterous. Both of them was married when they got together. They never did no repentance. So, yeah. So, no, went over there today. Well, Belteshazzar, I'm going to post it to you. Yeah, let them post it to you, Belteshazzar. Right, and show you that you're going into adulterous time. No, 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 I'm just showing it to you. I was standing on someone's porch, and alabaster color. Yeah, it was an alabaster. I knocked on the door and a female came to the window, which opened. I asked them to please turn the music down. It was early in the morning. That's not good. What was playing? Yeah, what music was playing that you asked them to turn down? I don't remember. She said the music was turned off, and after a while, into the house, I put the jack I was carrying on a chair and walked around the lower half of the house. I looked around. There was no furniture except the chair I put my jacket on. It was clean. It was just a long hallway where the chair was. The walls was also alabaster. Mm-hmm. No. A chair means that you need help. And no, because you said something at the beginning of that dream. Okay. Look into a picture. But it's the music playing early in the morning. Well, let's find out. Looking around, there was no furniture except the chair that I put my jacket on. It was clean. It was just a long hallway room where the chair was, and the walls were also alabaster color, and there was no pictures on the wall, but I could hear the lady that came to the window early upstairs talking on the phone. Talking on the phone. And after a minute, a little girl appeared, and I said, hello, I got my jacket and left out the porch door. I put my jacket on and walked across the street, a wooded area where I could see that there was a path, and I started walking on the path. Depending on what books you read. Yeah. See what books you read. Wooded area you could see there was a path. I started walking on it. After a while, I could see there was a few lines in the woods and one male line. He approached me and I stood still. Then he walked away and went said where the lioness was. And I was frightened. But I kept walking. I also had two bags of potato chips with me. And one lion still walking towards me and I could feel my heart pound in my chest and I tried to stay calm. But she got closer trying to scare me. Then I started shaking a bag of chips, and I heard her at her, shaking a bag of chips at her. Then I took one bag of chips, opened them, and scattered some and threw the bag away from my body. And then more lioness came towards me. And then as they was coming, I started focusing back on the path. All right. No. Uh-uh. Tried to get out of the wooded area, and as I turned toward the path and looked again, there were about five more lioness. Finally, I took the next bag of chips. No, next bag of chips. No, um, um, no, the next bag of chips. No, 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 no. You all right? Let's see though. We gotta see. Yeah, we can see. Wait a minute. No, Dolly. Wait a minute. Oh man. Okay. Oh, no, it got the demons and don't come in the house. Don't come in the house. Wait, 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 wait. They don't come in the yard. The demons in the yard. I have to go out and do that way. All right, let's go. No, it's a shirt. I just ordered a shirt this morning. Here already. Let's go. No, they don't come in your. Oh yeah, excuse me. The people don't come in your. They're afraid. If the demons, they're demons. They don't come in your. Everybody else coming in your. They do the, but certain people don't come in your. They don't. They throw it in the yard and they leave. They ain't got no dog. And people know there's no dog in this yard. But the demons and devils don't come. Yeah. Anyway, towards me, and as they was coming, I started focusing back on the path to try to get out of the wooded area. And as I turned towards the path to look again, there was about 5 more lines. Finally, I took the next bag of chips and did the same thing. This time, while they was distracted, I ran the rest of the path and made it through the other side. Well, no, that was shallow. See, I'm still reading chapter 100. I'm just taking my time, read a little and pray. Read a little pray on it, all right? No, I can't read it too good. Because usually I let Brother Shallow read it. I'm going to let him read it. But I can tell you this. If you hanging with other people and listen to other people, stop. Stop. Because you're feeding them. You're feeding them what they want. As long as you feed them what they want, they're going to keep on coming around. You know you're afraid of. You're afraid to tell them what's really on your mind. And you're afraid of death. And you're afraid of death. No. Everybody got to go through that. Downer went through it. Jared, he just went through it. Everybody got to go through it. And it show you that you're still afraid of death. And you still need help because that's a chair. Right. The chair, no, and you ain't got your covering. You had the coat, which is a covering to keep you warm and everything, but you had that on the back of the chair. I'm just telling you. No, that devil shell, he give it to you. Yeah. Oh, Asa answer you. All right, Asa answer. Be sovereign, be vigilant. Because your adversary, the devil, is a roaring lion, walk about seeking whom. That's why I just finished telling you. Yeah. That's why I just finished telling you. Yeah, you feeding them. You feeding them. I don't know. I mean, it could be your girlfriend, mom, whoever, women, and they coming around you. Yeah. Well, um, don't try spirit. Don't try the spirit when it comes to us. No, I'm telling you what you're not doing. I can tell you what you're not doing because the first thing you did when you posted, you're not praying in the morning before the sunrise. You're not. How I know you're not praying or something? You're not saying no, no. You complain about the woman. You complain about the woman playing music early in the morning. Early in the morning, you got to sing the songs early in the morning. You got to pray before that sunrise. You never let the sun bless God before you bless him. Never let the sun bless God before you bless him. Never let that light disappear in the evening before you bless the Most High. We have to do that. We have to do that as a part of the formula. And if you don't do that, No, then, so that was in the beginning of the dream. Very beginning. That's why I told you, man, there's something wrong with that at the beginning. Yeah. No, yeah. You're never alone. I'm alone every day. Every single day I have myself, I had something on my mind. I haven't had any dreams since I got my soul. All right. No, you're never alone. You're never by yourself. And no, you're afraid of death. You gotta get rid of that fear. Yeah, that's when your dream vision. You're afraid of death. You have a chair that's in a shelter form, and the chair represents you need some help. Yeah, I lied in there because just like you say how the house looks, and say yeah, they had no furniture, nothing in the house. The house supposed to look like that. That's how the house supposed to look. All the idols are gone out the house. So the house supposed to look that way. Yeah, nothing on the walls, none of that. Right. No, you have to no, you complaining about praying in the morning. Because you went to the woman and told the woman, hey, what you doing up early this morning saying and playing that music? And because our songs, because we gotta be patient. So that we sing songs every day. Right, and you gonna complain to one about why you up there praying and singing songs early in the morning? So it tells us that you're not praying early in the morning before the sunrise. Well, tell me, if you're praying, are you praying early in the morning before the sunrise? All right, I'm just asking the question. Just answer. Yeah. No, you gotta be ashamed. I didn't used to pray, because you imagine 40 something years. Not one time I prayed while the sun was rising. Not that I can remember. No, not one time. Not one time I was praying while the sun was set. Not that I can remember. I'm just telling you. All right. So don't feel ashamed. All right. Mm-mm. Now down you got a key. No, down you got a key. You're right. I've been slacking on the morning. Anyway, that's what you know. You gave me that this morning. You prayers gotta be sure. You know you're fighting a war. You're in a battle. You're not doing this for this. You're doing it for all Israel. I don't want to go to it. You're all right. You're all right. You just no. You gotta get rid of everything. All that Christianity and all that you learned. I told you that once before. That was an Asa dream because Asa used to talk to those people, and he got rid of those people out of his life. He did. So yeah, everybody goes what you going through. Everybody went through. Yeah. No, ain't not gonna happen to you. Stop being afraid of death. Well, ask her down to she there. She had to do the same thing because you might be afraid of hell, and God not gonna. And I tell everybody, if you're afraid, then the holy angel's not gonna come to you. The holy angel's not gonna bless because you're afraid. Just like Jared. Jared was afraid of leaving his body. So how are you gonna do some work if you're afraid to leave your body? Because we are spirits. I'm just saying, Jared's right there. Action. Come on, because the time is going on. I have to read your names, man, but at the same time, we got to do that. That's not long today. All right, let's go. So Moses, because that's where we at now. Moses went back. God after 2 years. So let's go there. But listen, the Lord sent by the hand of Aaron to turn the waters of Egypt into blood with all their streams and rivers. So that's the same thing. But down to had that in her dream. Yes, she did. The blood, the river had turned to blood in her dream. That was a diamond. She right there. Whoever had that dream, that. So, but anyway, because God put that, we, the saints, should judge the world. The saints should judge the enemies. The saints should judge the heathen. We already went over that. All right, so God told you He's gonna make these people be afraid of you. He's gonna make these people come to your feet and say, surely y'all are the children of the living God. All right, well, let's continue. I'm just telling you what's going on. So if you ain't got your power, that's on you. You're not doing something right. If you're doing something right, you just like no, just like the guy that just came on YouTube, right? And he said his name. No, he put his name up there. Nobody asked him to. No, because the first thing we ask you is to have you receive your name there, and then they gonna give you a name. You're gonna say, no, you don't get your name. You hear your name in an audible voice, right? And your name gonna hear your name in audible. That's what I'm saying. That's why I asked him. All right. So that's the one of the first questions you ask. I'm saying, have you received your white stone yet? Because they haven't received the white stone, then they haven't received a new name. And then you can go from there, and then you can tell them how to receive their power, just like Abraham had that in his dream. That I told him how to go to heaven. All right. So I'm telling you the same thing, you know. If you don't do it, that's on you. I can't live it for you. Nobody can wake up in the morning. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna I'm gonna pray early in the morning for a doctor. And she don't have to pray early in the morning. It doesn't not work. It's not Christianity. But they say, oh God, I didn't see you at church though. I'll be there next week. Then you go there next week. You got your tithe, what you call tithe, is that money. And put the money and give it to them. That's not tithe and offering. That's not. It's not tithe and offering. And then you go there and say, oh no, baby, I'm gonna buy you a book, I'm gonna buy you a CD. You say, oh, and then finally you scrape up $150, $170, and you buy the book, buy the CD, get the little gifts and everything, and you think that you're gonna no, you just done bought your ticket, you done bought yourself a ticket to hell. That's what you have bought. Right. I'm just letting you know. All right, now all the times you was in the church house, all the times in the church house was the down because the same thing happened to me. That's why I tell you I was a damn fool. All the time you was in that church house and none of those denominational religions and stuff, how did it go for you? I don't care if you was the IUIC, but HOI people, 7 day this, 7 day that. How did it go for you? You see? But you don't think that, I'm just telling you. Now you got a chance to do it right. Take your time. Obey the voice. Keep the command. And it's going to go right for you. So now that's where we at on timeline. So let's go. No, we're going to, no. We're going to, after 2 years. So we're going to, no, it's right there for us. We're going to Hosea chapter 6. Hosea chapter 6. Yeah. I've got a few minutes. Hosea chapter 6. So we go to Hosea chapter 6. Look what the Lord God said. Hosea chapter 6. Come, let us return unto the Lord, for he had torn, he will heal us. He had smitten, he will bind us up. So no, you can't say that because that is found when we was in Egypt the first time, the first slavery. So when we was no, somebody post that. I'm coming to get you like I came and got you out. Somebody type in iron furnace and post it. Iron furnace and post it. If you type in iron furnace, it's gonna come up. So he said, let us return unto the Lord, for he had torn, he will heal us. He has smitten, he will bind us. And how do we do that? We keep the Torah. Come on, somebody just post, Jasher just post the Torah to Asa. All right, so that's the Torah. All right, so we have repented, we start keeping the Torah. So since we start keeping the Torah, how is it now? What do we receive now since we start keeping the Torah? What? What have we started receiving now since right there? And so everything, Lord God said, obey my voice, keep my commandments, my laws, my statutes, my judgments that I have set before you. That's why when I tell you, you got to go to Horeb. You got to go to Horeb because that's Deuteronomy. And when you go to Deuteronomy, what happens? Then God tells you everything he tells you everything that is need of you to give back to him. He tell you how you can be healed. He can tell you how he binds us up. He tell you how that no longer will smith. But listen, let's go back to it. Okay, Moses said after after in of 2 years. Now let's go. Hosea chapter 6, verse 2. After 2 days he revived us. And what are 2 days? 2 days are 2 years. That's what they are. They're 2 years. After 2 days, how I know it 2 years? Oh man, it's simple. How I know it means 2 years when you go read the first book of Adam and Eve. Uh, no, God, the Lord God tell Adam, send his word to Adam, say, Adam, I'm gonna come and I'm gonna get you out for five and a half days. So when God, Lord God told Father Adam that, Adam thought it was meant 5.5 days. The Lord God said, no, Adam, it means 5,500 years. So that's how you know that it means years. So after 2 years, which is 2 days, he revive us. And the third day will raise us up and we shall live in his sight. No. What didn't happen? Last year, what did we do last year? Last year, that's the same thing in my dream with the woman. And like we have all this aggression, all this pent up aggression that's in us. Oh man, don't make me say it because I'll tell it to you. Right. No. So just like you said, I told you I got 6 weeks is 40 days. I got 40 days of pent up aggression in me. Yeah, I got a release. And she said, no. Whoa, wait, man. I got weeds. She said, no, because remember we were separated. She was going her way, I was going my way. Now we both up together. Right, both of us together in the bed, bind together in the bed. Come on, man. Belshazzar told me together. I said, no, both together. She said, no. We have 6 weeks is 40 days. Picked up aggression together that we need to release. So we go on these 40 days together. Right. Now I tell me all the time, when we gonna do another 40 days, man? Yeah, I got some stuff I need to smooth out. Yeah. You who the two? Man, when we doing our next 40 days, because man, ain't nothing like doing the 40 days. No, we go through our little fight, and we have to fight for the 40 days and everything. But man, while we doing it, we got the blessings, and as we get one point, we start having the dream of the blessing, we start seeing what's coming to pass. And man, yeah, you get the gifts of the spirit, get the fruits of the spirit, man, you get right. Thank you so much on the 40 days. All right. And then if you have Pharaoh during this little time pass, God, that's what he said. Come on, let us return to the Lord, for he has torn, he will heal us. He has smitten, he will bind us up. After 2 days, because that's where we at. We going in the third year. If we're not already, we're in the third year. All right. Even if we don't do that, well, then we're in the second year then. We can be in the second year. Because last year we done 40 days. All last year we done the 40 days. Come on, bro. How many days we do 40 days? Right? We did the Passover last year. Then we did the 40 days with Moses. And yeah, we done it. Then we came back this year. We're doing the same thing this year. We already done. All right, we done Passover and unleavened bread, right? No, we're doing the 40 days. We're going to do Pentecost. Belshazzar going to tell you that. I'm not doing that right now. I'm just telling you the days. And the third day will raise us up and we shall live in his sight. I mean, we're living in sight now, but we got something else coming. All right. I'm just telling you. Then should we know if we follow on to know the Lord. His going forth is prepared as the morning. His going forth is prepared as the morning. So we know. Yeah, we got I get out that bed. No, I ain't praying this morning. Right. Oh, no, I drag on out that bed. No, burn that frankincense and myrrh, get it started. Yeah, then go through the prayers. I don't care how I'm feeling. We're going to do them prayers. Even if I don't, I'm just telling you. Yeah. And then I don't know how many other people they doing it. They're doing it. Even if you're not burning frankincense and myrrh, you still pray because somebody's burning frankincense and myrrh and it's catching on to that. Yeah, your prayers catching on that frankincense and myrrh and it's going up to the kingdom. Even if you're not burning, somebody else burning. And we're trying to get that to be all over the world, just like he said. Just like the Lord always said, because man, the power that y'all receive, you can't tell me you're not receiving power. You can't tell me you're not getting the gifts of the Spirit. You can't tell me you're not getting the golden crown or silver crown. You cannot tell me that. All right, because I'm all right. His going forth is prepared as the morning shall come unto us as the rain and as the latter rain, as the latter and former rain unto the earth. And that's what we're doing now. All we're doing, all as our fathers, everything our fathers them said and do, we're doing it now. Let's go back. At the end of 2 years, the Lord sent Moses to Pharaoh to bring the children of Israel. And what he told you that before the great, behold, I will send Elijah to you before the great and dreadful day of the Lord and turn the hearts of the children back and forth, the father back, hearts back to the children. Come on now, that's where you live in there. I don't care if you don't believe in everything. Those, the people know. All right, people know. All right. I don't know. No, no, no. All right. Uh, so that's go read yourself. Hosea chapter 6. No, we got another one. Going to Revelation chapter 9. Revelation chapter 9. All right. No, because when you go at the fifth angel sound, I saw a star fall from heaven and the earth and was given to the key of the bottom of the pit. Isn't that a battle in the bottomless pit? We got all right, there it is. Verse 11. Right, and he had a king over which is the angel of the bottom of the pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue his name is Apollyon. Come on, man, he just posted that. Jared just posted that. Yes, he did. Jared just posted that. All right. No, because I think that's one of the four angels. I think that's because you got Abasu, that's his name. He live no, he live in a river. Yeah. Then you got Badner, he lives in there. Then you got Anopolis, he lives in there. Yeah, four. And Azazel, that's the four. All right. No, if I got it wrong, let me know who the four are. Then. If I got it wrong, I don't mind being wrong. All right. No, but listen to it. So we know that's going to happen. Listen to what he says. Woe, no, one war is past. Behold, there are two woes more hereafter. But let's see. Let's see. The sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from the four horns of the golden altar which is before God, saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the river, in the great river Euphrates. Because no, I can't just say it like that. Because just like um, what Jerry just posted. All right, so he posted a banner. All right, and a banner that's in the book of Testament of Solomon. But you got Onopolis where she said what she does. She uses the prefaces, the caves, the ravine. So that's number one. That's number two right there. Then he told you, no, when you go read the book of Enoch, he told you what to do to Azazel. All right, and throw all them, go put him in the dogs and throw them stones and cover up and he's not to be released to what? Till the end of time. Okay, then you got the other one, you got Beelzebub's son, Azarut. All right, he was down there under the pillar and everything. Yeah, I'm just saying. All right. No, it could be somebody else. I'm just telling the folk. Okay. Probably can find, I don't know if all four of them in the Testament of Solomon. They could be. It could be. So let's get to it though. All right. Because people not paying attention, they're going, if you listen to these pastors, preachers, teachers, all they tell you, good time, Charlie. That's all they want you to do. They want to have everything of Azazel. When Azazel told Father, no, when he came to Father Adam, first of all, he shape shifted into a woman. So now all these people got the women want to be men and men want to be women. That's why Jesus told you it should be like in the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. It should be like in the time of Lot. That's in there. That's in there. Then you go to the book of Enoch. Then you go to no, then you go to the testimony of our father Judah. And all of them tell you how it's gonna be. How it's gonna be. And it's that way. All right. No, I can remember coming up. This way back in the 60s, a little boy. And they tell you it's gonna come a time. Now these are the 60s. I'm still a child. There's gonna come a time when your man not gonna be able to tell a woman from a man from a woman. Now, and you living in those times right now. Yeah. You live in the time of Sodom and Gomorrah. You live in a time like in the time of Noah. Because that's what Satan did. So when Satan came to Father Adam, that's when you see these people putting on dresses and going across the gender, because Satan came to Father Adam he shape shifted into a woman. And that's what they be doing. Yeah. He shaped shifted a woman and told Adam, Adam, come on, lay down with me. I'm gonna bust them open for you, and I'm gonna have 5 children for you, just like Eve had tried. I'm gonna give you 5 of them, just like Eve gave you 5. That we told Father Adam disguised as a woman, and that's what you see going on now. Yeah. I'm just telling you, man, how else would I know this unless I get it from God? Right, but they're calling evil good and good evil. They want you to accept the evil, just like I used to accept the evil. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I used to accept that evil because I used to vote. And see, I'm going to vote for the lesser of the two evil, but I'm still voting for evil. And then when you go, that's in a down to green. That's why I asked you to read the testimony, because the two lights are still the same. It's still one light. It's still the same light. Yeah. If you go read the testimony of the 12 patriarchs, you'll find it out. All right. Anyway, so now let's continue on, because I want to show it to you. All right. So he said he loosed all the angels. He said, in the 6th angel sound, I heard a voice from the 4 horns of the golden altar, which is before God. So we went to the 4 horns because that's what we're doing now. We know who the 4 horns are, and we the ones who got released. We the ones that got to release them demons, demonic spirits upon the world. You want to challenge me with that? Well, challenge me. Now's your time. You want to challenge me that? Saying, we're not the one who's going to release those demons, demonic spirits on the world. Challenge me. Come on. I want to hear it. Challenge me right now. Challenge me. All right. Those who know, post it. Post it. If you know exactly where it's at, post it. No, it's there. We done read it. We done went over it before. You can post it. All right. Because we the ones who got to do it. God left it into our hands. Come on, man. Come on, brother. God left it in our hands. Because Belteshazzar already posted the 4 horns. Do you know the 4 horns of the golden altar? You know who they are? All right then. So if you know who they are, then you know that we are the ones we the ones got to release them. We already been doing releasing. We already been doing a lot of things we have done already, man. Well, let's continue on here. No, I'm gonna get to it. If you don't have it, write comment. Either you know it or you don't. Say I know, but if you know, put a Y. If you don't know, put it in, and then I can tell you where to find it at. All right. Yeah, I can tell you where to find it at. Okay. No, I mean, okay. Okay. No, man, y'all got so much y'all got going for y'all, man. I can prove God doesn't exist through the Do you believe that the Messiah is a new light in the world to leave behind the walls of evil? Or do you feel like the wall of evil is good? Doesn't exist through the Bible. God doesn't exist through the Bible. No, it's too easy, man. Come on, don't fall for that. Do you believe the Messiah is a new light in the world to leave behind the walls of evil? Or do you feel like the wall and evil is good? I guess I'm gonna have to answer this question for. That's where we at. We right there. All right. Now I can answer. I can answer. Y'all don't have to answer. I mean, if I answer it, I don't think you really want me to answer that. So y'all can answer if you want. I don't think you want me to answer it. I don't think so. Well, anyway, the sixth angel sounded, and I heard a voice from heaven, the four horns of the golden altar, which is before God. So we the ones got to do it. This is the way it says. Saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. Right. So that's the four horns of the golden altar. So we know who they are, and we know that we the ones that got to do that. We had already started, man. This is what it says. And the four angels was loose, which were prepared for an hour, a day, a month, and a year, for to slay a third part of men. An hour, a day, and a month, and a year. Okay. Well, if you go, if you understand it, then you know where you're at on in prophecy. So we already know where we're at, and we already know that we're the ones that got to do it. Now I'm gonna answer this question. Oh, it's just easy to answer this question. All right. Now it's easy. So now you know. But let's go back. Let's go back to the. Let's go back to the age. The. No, we know they're gonna have war and stuff. It's all the dung and all that. We know they're gonna have war, but let's go back to uh the book of Jasher, or the book of Jubilees, or the book of Enoch, or the book of. I mean, we can go to any book with a apocrypha in it, because the Holy Bible, or the Holy Bible. Let's go to the Holy Bible. No, because I'm gonna show you the last of it. Yeah. No, because everybody's seen the day of darkness. And a lot of people don't understand the day of darkness. The day of darkness is fallen angels. That was one of the last plagues. Yeah. That's one of the last plagues. Well, the darkness was very great in Egypt for 3 days, and person was staying in dark. So I mean, if you want to really know about that darkness, um, know the apocryphal. Yeah, the darkness, man, it has the darkness way, way better. I mean, this one is good, but not like they have in the apocryphal. Oh man, yeah, because then you can get more closer to it and know what it means. I can saw it. Yep. No, listen what he say. Because a lot of people don't understand that's the same thing you read in the book of Revelation. Them demons gonna be loose upon the earth. As they are now, but you're gonna have all those dark demons coming out to heaven and there. Jesus already told you gonna keep them all out of heaven. They are darkness, man. God turned that's why you gotta go read the first book of Adam and Eve. Find out about that darkness. Anyway, no, it's the darkness. It's demons. It's fallen angels that then came down to the earth. All right. Listen to what it says. No. The darkness was very great in Egypt for 3 days, and any person who was standing in the dark, so we know exactly what the darkness is. Right. So any person was standing in this place. See, the darkness came, remained and stand in this place, and that was sitting and remain sitting. And they that was lying continued lying in the same state. And that he was walking, remained sitting up on the ground in the same spot. And things happened to all Egyptians until the darkness passed away. In the days of the darkness passed away, the Lord sent Moses and Aaron to the children of Israel, saying, celebrate your feast and make your Passover. Behold, I've come in the midst of the night amongst all Egyptians, and I will smite the firstborn, and the firstborn man, or the firstborn of the beast, every firstborn he's going to smite. All right. And so he did as, and they did as called. No, I got 2 minutes. All right. No, I'm not reading everything. You can go read it for yourself. Oh, no, man. There was demons. And it came to pass in the middle of the night, the Lord went forth out of the midst of the Egyptians and smote all the firstborn Egyptians, the firstborn man to the firstborn beast. And Pharaoh rose up in the night, and all his servants, all his Egyptians, was a great cry throughout Egypt in the night. That's the day of darkness. For it was not a house in which there was not a corpse. All right. I ain't reading all that to you because you can go read it for yourself. All right. Because I know a lot of those things now, you know, he pulling straws out the air. Those who do out there, they know I ain't pulling none of that. I do want you to have what believe the war. So you believe war is all right. Did he answer? He wrote, I'm going to answer you. All right. I'm going to answer. Now you want me to answer. Know ye not, Corinthians, know ye not that we should judge the angels? How much more things pertain to this life? But he answered and said unto them, and even an adulterous generation seek after sign. There should be no sign given to it but the sign of the prophet Jonah. That Jonah was 3 days and nights in the whale's belly, so shall the Son of Man be 3 days and nights in the holy earth. That's when it can be done. All right. No, because we are adulterous. That man is adulterous, man. I'm telling you, that man is adulterous. And when they put that condemnation on that man, watch and see what's going to happen. Watch. You watch. I want you, I do want you to answer, so you believe that the war is made. You want me to answer? All right. I can answer. No, I don't know about the answer to everything. I don't know. Let's see. I was thinking about answering all at one time. I'm going to answer one of it. I'll answer one and then let somebody else answer. Yeah, I'll answer one. Since I asked the question, I'll answer one of them. All right. I'll answer one. Yeah. And then somebody else can answer the other one. It's not hard. I'll tell you where to go at. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. I'm going to put this one. Okay. I'll give him this one. Okay. No. About 2 years ago, a man in the mask got swallowed by a whale off the coast of Massachusetts. It was on the news. It was on the news. Yeah. You got much more to see, the dollar. Much more to see. You just have to be patient with yourself. Because that's what God's trying to get you to do, to be patient with yourself. Man, you got a lot to see. Yeah, you got a lot more to see. No. Let me see. No, I got to put this up for him. Every now and then we get. No, every now and then we get people like that. He wants to know. Yeah, we just get to know. All right. So you got that? I hope you can read it. Now, don't you read it for him. He wants to answer. I read his, so let him read mine and see what it says. Now I need somebody to go to answer the second question. That's the second question? Yeah, the second question. The second question, do you believe the Messiah is the new light in the world to leave behind the walls of Eden? Now, I answer all that. All right. I can prove God doesn't exist through the Bible. So he gonna prove that God doesn't exist through the Bible. So somebody go there. Somebody, all you gotta do is go to the scripture and get type in no. You gotta type in think. Think. It's in the full gospel. Yeah, it's in the full gospel. Could you say to the world? No, you think. No, you say you think that you have. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Let me see. It's in the full gospel. No, it's in the full gospel. No, no. Jesus said to you. Wait a minute. No, you think that. Right. I'm gonna tell you what. Well, let me see. No, let me see. All right. So, all right. Somebody. No. There's somebody post John chapter 5 verse 39. John chapter 5 verse 39. Somebody post that. Yeah, let me get that down. No, I'll give it to him this time, but if he come back with some foolishness next time, we might have to put it on. Yeah, I want him. I don't want him. I don't want him to come back with the same foolishness. So we'll give him this one. We give him one before we have to chastise him. We'll give him this one. Yeah. So come on. Yeah, come on. Somebody post that. No. Um. John chapter 5 verse 39. Post it. John chapter 5 verse 39. Give that to him. Let's see what I have. Anything else? That's it. I gave you the 2 years. I gave you the 2 years. The third year and the last final year. When the full, no, you got others gonna happen that's what we prepare. We the ones. Yeah, we the ones gotta prepare that. Come on, nobody wanna post that. St. John chapter 5, verse 39. That's all you gotta post, and that answers his question. Then we can roll on up. There it is, Belteshazzar. Search the scripture, for in them you think you have eternal life, and they are they which testify of me. So that's who we are. No, we know. Don't have Belteshazzar go to it. Come on, man. He already posted. They already posted. All right, you ask the question. Questions have been answered. Okay. Oh, because they got a lot of people come on there with that same foolishness. We don't debate. I answer your question. That's it. If you come back with something else, then somebody's gonna have to put a curse on it. Somebody's gonna have to put a chastisement on you because you don't want to accept the word of God. You asked something, we answered. We gave you we didn't put the full extent of our power or the power of the Most High has given us to put on. We didn't do that. We just answer your question, and that's it. It's not a debate. It's not a debate. We tell you what is God, and if you don't accept that, you come back again. Then they're gonna show you who is God, and then you're not gonna like that. All right. And now that's how it works. No, I gave it because you wanted me to answer, so I gave you an answer. The answer. Some people don't believe that, but those who know, they know. All right. Come on, Belteshazzar. Come on, post. That's it. Now, them demons, that day of dog. Now we going there. We got another little piece to go. That is the demons. He gave me that this morning. Joel chapter 2. See, all y'all seen the deal. He asking the wrong questions. Just like we read, instead of him accusing Israel, he should have been in Israel. He told a lie. Instead of accusing Israel, you should be defending Israel. And so, right. So I can prove God doesn't exist through the Bible. So somebody asked that question for him, yeah. Search the scripture for in them you think you have eternal life. Leave it like that. Don't buy post no more. Just leave him like that. Right. I asked that question right there. All right. No, they got the people in there with all that foolishness. They might have sent him there for that foolishness. Right. So you believe war is man-made. All right. I mean, you go now. He ain't asking, all right. Don't kill him. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Don't kill him yet. Don't kill him yet. Right. Don't kill him yet. Don't kill him yet. All right. Don't chastise him yet. If he come with the more foolishness, then, do accordingly. But give Caesar what belongs to Caesar, give God what belongs to God, give me what is mine, Jesus said. The eternal blessing, keep the eternal, make his face to shine upon thee, and be gracious unto the eternal, lift up the kindness of thee, and give the peace. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord, thou shalt love the Lord, with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and all thy might. The reason why, because y'all don't see how your dream and vision have changed. Y'all dreams and vision have changed. Asa going up to heaven, a dollar being attacked by a lion is telling her what she got to do, and then Adonijah got another key, and she got help from Michael himself, right, and telling us what's exactly going wrong in her life. That husband has her locked up in a situation. All right, so yeah. Jared got to get rid of. No, you got to cut them off. When they call you, they don't answer. You didn't got to answer the phone. They call me and everything. Yeah. I just stop. I just stop. Answer the phone. Don't answer the phone. You don't answer the phone. The kind of law of God will tell you. Because just like before one of y'all called, all right, well, just before I call one of y'all don't hear all the voice. That's Elijah call. That's what he'll tell you. You hear all the voice, that's Belteshazzar call. You hear all the voice, that's a down call. Or it might not be like that. It might be saying, Darren's in trouble. You need to pray for him. Help. Or Jared, don't pray for Jared. Jared got, this is the test. Jared got to do it by himself. Nobody can help him. All right, just like a lot of time I'll be reading the dream, say, stop there. Stop like a down dream. We'll stop right there. That dream is too easy for you to read. A down you got to start learning how to read her own dream. That's what it says. Just like that. No, she had audible voice. Right? She had a voice all the time. Just about all the time she heard it again. But she still have to learn how to read her dreams herself. Just like when it came to Jared, he's a prophet. He's supposed to know how to read dreams, and he's supposed to know prophecy. Right? So it comes to you got to praise, bro. When y'all first start off listening to music, now come on, let me go listen to what this fool got. Let's go listen to what this babbler got to say. Right? I'm just saying. All right? Because we gone. We got to start putting down chastisement. When they come with that foolishness, just like that was in the Daniel Dollars dream. Not one time in their dream did they use their power. Not one time did they use their power. No, Jared using his in a dream. Belteshazzar using in a dream. I use mine in my dream, but there not one time it showed that a dollar used her power in a dream. Not one time it showed that the dollar used her power in a dream. Didn't show it. No, because she said, I got my sword. What you think that sword is for? All right. Anyway, this is not by might, not by power, but by the Spirit, says the Lord. Not by might, not by power, but by the Spirit. Okay, now. Y'all just be got so much power in that shepherd of harmony.